All right, we have another question that feels kind of like tense is involved, right? We can see this is actually very similar to a question we just had a couple minutes ago or in the earlier part of the section. So, they're testing the same things over and over again. So let's see if we get a different result this time. Now, if I look here, I kind of can start here probably, but let's start from the beginning. Even though bats prefer very sweet nectar, the plants that attract them have evolved to produce nectar that is only moderately sweet. A recent study explains why. Making sugar is energy intensive, and it is more advantageous for plants to make a large amount of low sugar nectar than a small amount of high sugar nectar. Okay, well, the only part that really matters to me is this. A recent study explains why. That has to be a complete sentence. So explains just kind of fits there. Hopefully you can hear that that's nice. But if we look at the other choices, specifically if we looked at B and C, that ing is a way to kind of make something not a sentence anymore. That ing version of the verb is very often used to kind of like turn it into kind of an extra piece. And that can't happen here because of this colon. We need this to be a complete sentence. That is how the colon works here. So if we turned it into this extra piece, a recent study explaining why, we kind of need then to attach it maybe with a comma to something else, and that's just not happening. And then hopefully D you can just hear is wrong. A recent study to explain why. Well, the two just sounds extra. So as always with these tense questions, especially in the easy module for reading, it's mostly just going to be the case that you can hear what tense is right. You don't need to think too grammatically about it. You can kind of just trust your instincts.